One of the things that can help your dog learn what heel means is to work on pivots. Pivoting, you need some sort of raised object and a dog who's comfortable with putting their paws on it. Millie was not comfortable at first with this, so we worked on getting comfortable with it. With that, you might reward for just trying to get on. Once they're on, you want to reward for any sort of back leg movement. If you're using a marker word, you would say yes the minute they do that, or good the second they do that, or if you have a clicker, you would click when they do that. So if I'd use a clicker, and I just give the treat. Now, in the early stages, you want to click and mark any sort of back leg movement, no matter how tiny it is. Even if they're stomping their feet up and down, either direction, this is really going to make your dog understand how to heel, because later you will step into this. Millie, heel. Hi, we're falling off the mat here a little bit. And she knows how to stay at my left side even as I move. So when this Frisbee goes away, she knows how to do this on the flat. So if I don't have this Frisbee heel, she'll just get into heel as I tell her to. It was a huge change for me teaching my dogs to pivot versus luring them into heel, a big light bulb moment that they understood how to stay at my side. So I do recommend it for anyone that wants that nice precision movement. What's really fun later is you can get the dog to go all the way around, or we can go the other direction. I'd like to wean off that visual with a treat, but that's where we are right now with it. Good girl. Today I have Halo, and we're going to work on an aspect of heel or loose leash walking. And that is training a dog how to get into your position on the left after you've played with some pivoting, making sure you have the right equipment, and then lastly, working on it actually outside of your home environment and rewarding for nice walking. So to get that nice, perfect walk that everyone's looking for, there's actually a lot of pieces to it. So this is one of the pieces. So I'm gonna show Halo the treat. Halo! And I've decided I want her to heel on my left side, and I'm gonna take the treat and I'm gonna lure her for this. So I lure her onto my left, good, and I give her the treat for doing that. And then I'm gonna do it again and again and again. Halo! Get her to front, rotate back, good, heel, Halo. Ready? Halo, heel, good, heel. So I always tell people it's kind of like making a U. If you do pivoting exclusively and pair the pivot with your leg, you don't need to do this part as much. But some people struggle with the pivoting. Now the next part of having a dog that walks nicely for you is equipment. As positive trainers, we're not using aversive things like choke chains, off baby, or prong collars or anything like that. In fact, we prefer to use harnesses that inhibit pulling if needed, but also have secondary options. This is one of my favorite ones. It's called a Freedom harness. As a clip on the back and a clip on the chest. And what you do with it is when you're in the learning process and your dog is pulling, you can clip it on the front. But when your dog is not pulling, then you can clip it on the back. They do make a dual-ended leash that has snaps on each end. You could also attach a carabiner to your leash handle and make your own, where you would clip this front part and this back part. We'll probably make a video showing all the different types of harnesses and equipment later, so just keep that in mind. We're going to keep it brief right now. So I'm going to get Halo suited up. Halo, get dressed. Hi. I like to teach my dogs a cue to put it on so they're not afraid of it. This has a nice velour strap, so it's not going to cause any rubbing or any hot spot issues under her armpits. I'm going to clip her over here. Good job. Make sure that we're on snugly, but not too snugly. Hi. Now right now we're not very distracted, so I can just clip on the back here. What a good Halo. All right, I have Halo on my left. I got the leash right here. Got my treats right here. And we're gonna walk a little bit. Halo. Good. And then I would reward for her staying there. This looks a bit unnatural. We're restricted by space right now, so Halo's a little confused. But when you're on the street or in your driveway and you're practicing in big loops, you just want to practice, can the dog stay with you on the left, and then get the reward for staying on the left is all we're really looking for.